Is it just me? Or is shit just very weird now? Like, it's just a lot of weird stuff going on right now. And I feel like, you know, we're being distracted from a lot of it. We're being just distracted. So not only is the world weird now, but people are weird. I feel like everybody who I've ever known from my hometown, because I left my hometown, that was like what, 4 states ago. Like, I moved out of my hometown like a long time ago. And so anytime I encounter someone from my hometown, whether that be through social media or in real life, I'd be like, I think like, oh yeah, we used to go to school together, I know them. Or like, we used to that's a friend of a friend, I know them. Like, but really, everybody look different. Everybody look like a different version of themselves. And I'm not talking about like aging and stuff like that. No, people just like, it's so hard to explain, but it just feels like we're on a whole different dimension than we were like 10 years ago, 5 years ago, like back when I was in college. Anytime that I've tried to encounter or try to like link up with somebody from the past, it's never been good, never ended good, bro. Never. Like, I'm telling you, people are not the same. And when I say I'm not the same person I was a year ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, a month ago, if you met me at that time, that's not right now, I'm not the same person. You don't know me. And I hate when people like feel like, you know, we went to school, I know her. Like, oh, my so-and-so she used to be cool with, I know her. You don't know me. You do not know me. I don't care who you thought you knew, who you saw, when you saw me, where you saw me at. You don't know me. You just don't know me. Especially if we ain't talking. How long? I don't care how long we've been following each other on social media. I don't care how many videos of mine you done seen. You don't know me. You do not know me. And I just hate that. And you know what? I feel like it's my fault that I allowed people in from my past. Because I guess the reason I was allowing people in from my past, whether that be friendships, relationships, like family, I would allow them in because I'm like, oh yeah, that's a familiar face. I know them. But then whenever I experience that person, it's like I know them. I see a familiar face, but I don't really know them. I don't recognize like the energy that they carry now. I don't recognize, like, I don't know. And like, I've noticed that when I do link up with someone from the past or try to connect with someone from the past, I find myself like reverting back to my old ways. Like, for example, like listening to music that I used to listen to back during that time period where I knew them, and like talking a certain way. But besides the point, when I give people that chance to like access my energy off the basis of like they look familiar or it's like a comfortable feeling, they show me why I should never talk to anyone from the past, speak to anyone from the past. It's cool to see you in passing or to on social media, but to actually insert myself or allow people to insert themselves in my life that I used to know from a past life, no, I don't want nothing to do with nobody from the past. I don't care who you are. I don't care. Never. Don't ever hit me with no let's catch up. Never. I don't want to catch up. I do not want to catch up with none of y'all. I'm not even going to explain it. I just don't want to catch up. I'm not the same person. I don't have the same interests, the same mindset. I'm not on that same fucking fly on the wall. I'm not that person anymore. So me allowing people to come into my life and like actually like letting my guard down, because when I see somebody familiar or somebody I knew from the past, I'm like, oh yeah, that's somebody I'm already cool with. I can skip all to getting to know each other and just like, I can tell you my business. I can like, we can go out, we can do this, we can do that, we can do everything that I can't do with these folks because I don't know these folks. But I know you, we can do that. I just feel like that's why I made the mistake. Like, honestly, there's really a time frame that you give people. I don't know how to explain it, but they try to put on this facade. Like they put on these glasses. Let me hold on. They be like this. And they be trying to like, yeah, like I'm into what you're into. Like I watched all your videos on YouTube. Like I know, like people, I feel like that's another thing. That's why I'll never tell somebody that I'm dating about my YouTube channel. I won't tell any new friends. Like the people who need to see my videos on YouTube don't see them when they run across it. I'm not pressed about that. But like to actually like tell like somebody I know or somebody from my past to go watch my channel, I'll never like, I'm good. Like I want to attract certain people. I don't want to really attract people I know. I want to attract people I don't know. I want to attract people who are on the same type of time as me, the same interest as me. And so it's always a red flag to me when a guy that I'm dating, to say, oh, I watched all your videos. You know, like I want to be, I know the initial reaction is to be flattered, but really I just be like, damn, like I can't do nothing with you now. You done watch my videos. Now you know what I'm into. You know what I be talking about. So you know how to act when you approach me. that's a fucking red flag. He thinks he knows me, and he thinks he knows how to approach me. So he approaches me on that, like, oh, I'm woke, I'm spiritual, and like, oh, I know about soul ties, but that's just a no-no for me. Any man that I meet that I'm trying to date or whatever, they be like, you got social media? Nah, I don't. I'm not on social media. And it's not that I'm hiding anything, it's just that I don't really, like, I don't use social media for that. I don't use social media for people to keep up with me. I use social media to, like, express myself and just, like, connect with like-minded individuals. And most of the time I don't know those people. So it's like, to actually be following people that I know, or like people that I'm trying to date, it's like, when I'm not talking to them, they're able to keep up with me and like see what I'm doing, see where I'm at, and like it just has gotten really weird for me, was what I'm trying to say. Shit done got weird. Because people think they know me based off my channel, or based off the person I used to be, or based off the person who they thought I was from their perspective. I'm not that person anymore, love. I'm not. So for you to approach me and to pretend to be something that you're not, it's like, it really just like shows me that, like, I gotta be careful who I allow access to my energy. Anytime that I've ignored my intuition, it's always been a time that I really truly regret it. I see potential in people, and sometimes that bites me in the ass, seeing the potential in people. No, you cannot see the potential in people. You have to see, when people show you who they are, and I know this is so played out, but when people show you who they are, believe it. Really, that one thing that a person does that like rubs you the wrong way or disturbs you, even if it's just like a small joke they made, or even if it's like a thing that they did, like physically, like a body movement, a body language, anything, that one thing is a sign alone. If it disturbs you, if it's something you got to explain, if it crosses your boundaries, that's a sign to get your ass to let that be the last time. I would just allow, like, okay, that one thing, that's strike one. Okay, that strike two. All right, strike three. All right, they done hit strike three, but I'm still gonna, benefit of the doubt. Okay, and then at the end, it end up being like the situation turned ugly, and then it'd be too late to like fucking try to discuss it. It'd be too late. Like, boundaries are very important to me. Why am I attracting people who pretend to be something they're not? To pretend to be like, I don't understand. Like, it shows me that, like, I need to, like, my frequency needs to be like readjusted. Like, I need to like ground myself and be rebalanced. Time had passed, and I'm like, okay, I can let my hair down now. It's spring. Oh, it's safe. Oh, we back outside. All right. Like, oh, it's safe. It's safe to come outside. All right, bet. I'm out here. I still got my guards up, but I'm outside. And I just started, like, I dropped my guards a little bit, and that's where I fucked up. I can't drop my guards. I don't care how much fun I'm having. I don't care if I meet up with a person for the first time in a year, or like the first time ever, like, I still have to pay attention. I can't just be like having fun in the moment. Like, can't drink too much, can't smoke too much. Even if I drink, it's gonna be real cute, real light sips, real cute, as I observe like who they are and what their intentions are. And that's just how it is now. Times are different. Like, you really just can't be like out here just allowing everybody access to your energy. And honestly, I'm really at a point where I don't even want to attract people that I gotta question their intentions. Like, I just don't even want to attract that. Like, I don't even want to look twice at a person that gives me weird energy. Like, cause once you get that initial gut feeling, it goes away. Like, it's there, but like, it's real quick. Having a little anxiety when you're around certain people, but you like overlook it, like, oh damn, it's probably because I had too much coffee. Nah, like, that anxiety is trying to tell you something. Even if you did have too much coffee, the way your body is responding to a situation or a person tells you that, like, it's a little bit of disturbance to your spirit, and you should really pay attention to that. When it comes to dating, it's like, I'm noticing that I keep meeting the same energy. Let's say that, the same energy over and over again. Like, this great person, we're great friends, we laugh, we like vibe so well, for some time, and then after a while, like, whatever image that they're trying to uphold, there's so many birds, hey y'all, whatever image they try to upkeep or uphold that ain't really who they are, it starts to reveal, it starts busting out the seams. Like, we done been talking for how many weeks, and I know nothing about you? Why don't I know nothing about you, and like, the things I like to do, like how I like to get my nails done and just like how I like to wear my hair, and you paying all this attention to me. I used to be so flattered when dudes paid attention to like the little details about me, but men don't pay attention to details about, like, they just don't.